Hello!
Hello!
I'm Kenjamin.
I'm Steffemans. That's actually not my name.
No. I mean, obviously Kenjamin is not my name either.
What? You're gonna tell me this now after being married for this long?
Like 5 months?
Yeah. A whole 5 months. Now you're telling me your name's not actually Kenjamin? It's lies.
You've known me for like 14 years.
No, I'm just finding this out now. 5 months into a marriage, you're finally showing me your true colors. Damn. Bamboozled.
Yeah, heckin' bamboozled.
Heck bamboozled.
I'm a sneaky guy, apparently. So, all bits aside, except for one, because we're doing Septembit. You like that transition? I just came up with it on the fly.
Gold star.
Thank you.
Gold star. Great job.
So, for those not in the loop, of the monthly art challenges that exist out there, there's dozens of them. If you follow me regularly, you know that I like to do March of Robots. I like to do Kaijun. July Lycanthropy is a thing.
Mermaid.
Smaugust is another. And then there is Septembit, which is a art challenge hosted by the artist Saultoons, who I have their YouTube linked in the video description below, which I just pantomimed pointing down below IRL because you can see that since I don't have face cam.
I mean, I could see it, and I can
Steph can
vouch.
see it, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we thought, hey, it'd be really fun to just see how many Septembit prompts we can get through tonight. And, help spread the word about this art challenge. I mean, if you're a pixel artist, chances are you've probably heard about it. Depending. But, yeah, so we've got it set up there. And on the side here for the prompt list itself, I figured, I love making isometric art, so why not do it in ISO? So
I will say on my phone, I cannot see the prompt list at all.
That's because I'm zooming in right now on the side.
Now I can see it. That's great. That's great.
See, I'm a clever guy.
So Ken had described this to me, and he was just saying, I'm gonna kind of go through different ones. I know those for our lovelies who are watching live. Welcome Sierra. Welcome Rachel.
Hello.
Rachel wants you to know that she loves all the different things that you share.
Oh, fantastic! Thank you so much.
And so Ken wanted just to kind of go through different ones and just see how many he can create. And in this couple hours that we got here together tonight.
Yeah. So first, prompt one is a character, so somebody moving about our city. Oh, right. The theme for
I was gonna get you, but
is mini city, as you can see. Mini city right there. So first is character. So yeah.
And the way Ken described it to me is that this month-long challenge is like, again, it's a whole city, so if you follow through the whole entire prompt list, which we will definitely not have the time for tonight.
No, definitely not.
But if you were to do this challenge, that you would basically have like a whole cityscape of different items and things by the end of the month, which is a really cool way to do month-long challenges.
Yeah, absolutely.
Can we talk about He Who Should Not Be Named?
I don't know who you're referencing with
that. Of the other ink monthly prompt in October. Yeah.
You want to talk about Jake Parker?
Okay.
Okay.
Are you cool?
I mean, what's there to really talk about except he's shilling for AI right now? So,
So, this whole idea of month-long challenges kind of really started with this person who started a monthly prompt with some rules and some things to get involved in. It was a really cool collaborative project that a lot of people were at the start of it. The concept was really fucking great.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, this person's kind of an asshole, and
I don't want him to sue me.
that's why I said if we could talk about him.
No. I mean, like, there's different ways to talk about somebody.
Okay, fine.
I mean,
Me being just brutal truth Ingersoll.
I don't know. I mean, I have mixed feelings because, like, he's already proven himself to be somewhat litigious. But more it was like his his publisher got pretty looking for a different word than litigious. His publisher was very focused on protecting the copyright of the Inktober logo. A lot of people mistook that as meaning that he was saying, "Oh, nobody can say Inktober. You can't use the word Inktober." It was actually the logo that they were trying to protect, which is understandable. Which they absolutely.
But the art books, or the like how to draw books.
Yeah, he did a book called Inktober Every Day, and he did get there was a little.
I'm trying to give the whole picture.
Yeah.
Can I take the baton again while I tell the whole story?
So,
No. It's okay. I want you to be able to focus on drawing too, but.
Just wanted to share too.
Well,
it's my show, Steph. Gosh.
Oh, sorry. Then let me just get all the way off of that thing. Sorry.
If you want to tell the story, that's fine. I don't need to bogart it.
No. It's because it's hard to draw and talk at the same time.
Admittedly, yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, people in the chat heard about the AI and they're kind of curious, and I want to make sure I address that, and that's more of why I would call this person not the greatest person, because he is supporting AI even after he tried really hard to support artists, but then not. So yeah, this guy started this monthly long prompt, and the idea was the original idea of Inktober, and it's kind of still on that. I mean, a lot of artists I know recommend not to do Inktober, even though he was kind of the one who really got the ball started. I've done a couple of years of Inktober, and it really helped me to grow my page, to grow a lot of things, and at that peak,
it's good,
at that peak of the concept of Inktober, it really did help a lot of artists because they'd use that hashtag, and then suddenly you're seeing like a wave of all the stuff in like your feed, whether it's Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, back when the hashtags meant something.
Yeah.
And you and a lot of artists were getting seen and notoriety. It was really, really good at the beginning. And again, I also saw that just for my silly little, I made like different sigils and bind runes based off of the prompts, and the prompts were just random. Like sometimes they would be like kitchen or round or bouncy. It was just like a different word for every single day. And the idea of the monthly long challenge was, okay, your rules were ink and paper, just draw a thing. Just draw a thing. So then the reason why it was with ink, why it's called Inktober.
Well, he was an inker.
Well, but the challenge is that no erasing.
Yeah.
So you just gotta create.
You gotta commit to the lines.
Gotta commit to the line, and it really helped a lot of artists to get better at line work. And again, the conceptual ideas behind it all was really, really great. And again, helped me as an artist. I've known so many people who really, really credited, really, really loved Inktober. And that's why you see so many other month-long challenges. Because then, like Ken was saying, the kind of the downfall of Inktober was that what was it? This publishers and agents were like really, because other people try to use Inktober when he had a copyright to it, and you can have a copyright, but it's your job to make sure to you have to enforce it. Yeah, there isn't any copyright police who are gonna stop people from posting shit on the internet. That's not how it works. So he had to, if he wanted to maintain the copyright for that word, he had to he did have to kind of enforce it. Unfortunately though, and if you want to tag in about the art book, because you might know more details, what my understanding is that he was stealing other people's art who were using Inktober, putting it and publishing in a book that he was making money off of without giving credit to the artists.
Incorrect.
Okay. Thank you for, that's why I wanted to say, that's what I thought. And I wanted to say that because there's still a lot of people who think that.
So, yeah, what actually happened with that was that another artist who was also an inker had done a tutorial book on how to do inking techniques as well, and had tried to call foul that Jake Parker had stolen his ideas and wording.
Oh, that's right.
When it actually is that they were just using inking methods that have been around since the Renaissance. So, no, like, he wasn't actually ripping off anybody with his book. It was just, you're using techniques that's been around for 400 years. So, well, how do you really claim ownership to something like that?
Wasn't there some other issues, though? Like, people trying to post things or, like, publish things. These were my Inktober. And then he was like, you can't use Inktober in your personal books without permission because it's my copyright. Is that kind of where...
To my understanding, it was because they were using the logo for Inktober.
Okay.
That.
Yeah, because you can't really necessarily own the word, but you can own the logo. Mm-hmm, that's how copyright works.
Yeah. So
yeah,
that was more the kerfuffle there. So, but I mean, admittedly, he did launch, a lot of different wants for month-long challenges.
Yeah.
And that's pretty cool. Like, he inspired a lot of artists to just get out there and do it, and that's essentially what the month-long challenges are for. So, kudos to everybody who goes out there and creates their own month-long challenge.
Yeah, 100%. And thank you for allowing me just to kind of put all the other little details out, because there are a lot of misunderstandings and a lot of, like, how gossip spreads, and then somebody tells the story and somebody tells the story and someone tells the story, and then suddenly he's this other terrible person. And I apologize for my words first, but I mean, I'm sorry. Anybody who's going to be defending AI after you do that kind of a work, you're kind of an asshole.
Yeah, like, the big letdown for me is just that Inktober really flourished because it became a community event.
Yeah.
And then suddenly a lot of stuff was happening that made it very not community focused, and that was a real letdown for me.
Yeah, I am gonna pay attention to the chat, I promise. We got Sailor Pluto saying AI breaks my heart. I want to see the passion behind the artists.
Yeah.
Rachel, I don't like AI designs. You're showing your talent. You are you're not you're showing your talent. You are showing computer junk. But then Rachel also asks, is this the book that everyone was blasting about stealing art designs? That's the misconception.
Yeah.
That's the misconception.
That was the accusation, yeah. But it was actually just like his verbiage for the technique, like describing the techniques.
But I heard it was kind of word for word.
That's also what I heard too, so I'm not 100%. I'm trying to take it with a grain of salt as well.
And I mean, I will say, I've had people rip me off.
Yeah.
And other people have noticed when they ripped me off. And I understand inking techniques that have existed since the Renaissance, and monkeys on typewriters, how like
Shakespeare.
There's not a lot of new ideas under the sun, and how to verbalize. But then there's certain times where you can look at something and you're like, that person clearly stole my words. So, I mean, I don't know the validity. There's definitely it was a divide in the community that ultimately kind of ended a lot of that momentum for Inktober. I know people were so excited about it every single year, but because of what happened, there became this really big divide in the community, and there's still some people who are ride or die Inktober. There are a lot of people who see these month-long challenges as different kinds of challenges. They don't necessarily give themselves that challenge of ink, because they might be digital artists, or really, and the whole idea, and why I really like about month-long challenges is it just gives a focus point to try to help curate and build your skills and whatever your intention is that you want for whatever it is that you're trying to cultivate. But again, finding out that he's been really defending AI art
Yeah,
a lot.
that's a letdown.
And that's where I'm pulling the asshole part. That it wasn't because of all these other accusations. It's because you're defending AI art. And I agree with you, Sailor Pluto and Rachel, that AI art is fucking bullshit. And all artists are on the same page. And you can't claim to be supporting artists and support AI at the same time.
Oh yeah.
I have to. I have heard, Ken and I have both heard so many fucking excuses and ways to people try to validate it, and it's all bullshit. Because there's so many people who they see money, like potential, not even actual money coming in, but they're like, I don't understand this, but I see potential, and I love money.
That was the thing that people, like the big slogan for NFTs was, I don't get it, but I see potential.
Yeah. Is this you, Kenji?
This is a tiny me.
That's very cute. That's very, very cute. Okay.
So I figured for the character, I'm gonna be the little guy exploring this little city.
Okay. What's the? Are you working on your next word? Or?
Sure, we can. Yeah. The next one is traffic cone, or do we want to go through the list and see if there's something a little more fun?
Well, I mean, you're gonna do an ISO. Do you want to do a little tree? Do you want to do a happy tree?
Sure, I'll do a little tree. We'll bounce around. There's no rules. It's just right. We're doing Septembit, and Saultoons is a silly guy, and I love his energy. Like, really, his YouTube is fantastic. I enjoy it greatly.
We got Sierra. NFTs were scams from the jump. Hell yes, they were.
It's the digital equivalent of Beanie Babies is all it is.
And that's like, even, at least with a Beanie Baby, you actually have a cute toy. Right. With an NFT, you have literally nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you have a digital image, and that's like, I guess you could print it.
Yeah, you're right.
Use it as a background of your phone.
You bought the rights to a URL, and who knows if like things like link rot will affect it. And there's absolutely no guarantee or stability in something like that.
I totally agree with you, Rachel. She says the biggest fake person is Mr. Beast.
Oh God, yeah.
He slammed AI thumbnails, then 48 hours he started promoting AI programs.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And he's got the weirdest, most uncanny fake fucking smile.
The fakest smile. Any image I see of him, it's never a genuine smile.
I'm like, is this what aliens do? Like, this is how a human smiles?
He just pulls his lips back. Like, it never touches his eyes. It's nothing. Ugh. I have no compunction against shitting on Mr. Beast.
This is our shitting about lots of people stream. Hey, we got tech jackets in pickle art. Do you know who Tech Jacket is, or is this our new friend?
They might be a new friend.
Oh my gosh, welcome, new friend.
I'm not sure if you came from the Blecking crew or not. Your YouTube name is different from what it might be on Discord or Twitch, so that's one reason.
It's our friend Okuyasu.
Oh, Okuyasu,
it is our friend. Thank you for clarifying. I'll try to remember that it's Tech Jacket from now on.
So Tech Jacket, that's because you were last time you joined us, you were talking about Invincible. That's the Invincible character you're making the reference to on that, right?
Oh, yes, this is a tree, Rachel. Ken's making a little tree. This is a really good, happy little tree.
Yeah.
You do that line, it kind of looks like cleavage or a butt crack.
The cleavage of the back, if you will.
Yes.
Awesome.
Glad
I was right on the reference. See, I know stuff.
I don't know. Well, I told you a little bit about this, Ken. I actually haven't talked about this much on our other streams. Is that I actually went to school for landscape design.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't finish my degree because I was in the middle of like a big move and a bunch of other things. But I did take a lot of classes, and it was always my goal to go back. And I'm actually glad I didn't finish it because there's not, well, it's a weird. Oh, that's a those are sharp colors.
They are, because you
Ah.
need it to stand out. Contrast is a big important thing with your pixel art.
That's a good point. That's a good point. I will not question the master. I just did a lot of trees, but we did it in black and white, and it was a top down because we were doing landscape architect design work. And I learned it because, and again, why I'm glad I didn't finish this program is because I learned it in a very old school fashion. We were still using like what is it, like the really thin paper, vellum, and pens and paper for everything.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, and we had like big drafting board tables. And this guy had been doing it since like the fucking like 60s.
Oh,
and he was
jeez.
teaching us those techniques.
Wow.
And we were learning about not to make squish spiders, which is if you try to draw a tree without the leaves, a tree without the leaves just looks like a squish spider.
Okay, I mean, yeah, that's reasonable.
And
That's
so,
absolutely
like,
reasonable.
those were things that we learned was the squish spiders, so don't do that. But nowadays everything's digital, and I can only imagine that there are landscaping tools and techniques that already have all the images drawn, and all you got to do
Don't love
is plug it in, and you could probably even take like a satellite photo and do all this other shit. So all of the stuff I would have learned would have probably been for just useless and would have actually not helped me at all.
So I want to share a fun little tidbit really quick about pixel art, because that's what we're all here for, right?
Yeah.
The way to make a perfect tree: draw a little Among Us guy. And I feel terrible. I cannot remember the name of the artist who I learned this from. I know I've referenced them specifically on past streams, but guess you're just gonna have to go and watch all of our past streams to know what I'm talking about.
All of them.
All of
You've
them.
used this technique before.
I have. It's a great way to get people to go back and watch our old stuff.
No, I meant like with a little Among Us
yes,
tree.
that too. The Among Us tree is absolutely fantastic. I think it's Alt B. Oh no, that's not the right one. Control B.
Yeah, I agree, Okuyasu. Mr. Beast is more like Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast, more like Mr. Breast.
Oh.
I misread that. Whoa, boobies. I think the name Mr. Beast is pretty fitting, you know. Yeah. But he's a very fake person, and the fact that he's all for AI, with AI, again, you can't be a person who supports artists
Yeah.
and also supports AI. Like, the AI only exists because it steals from artists. Oh, Kenji. Okuyasu wants to remind you that they're still waiting for their Tequila Joseph drawing.
Oh my gosh. Was I?
You gotta.
I
You gotta do it.
I gotta. I'm just trying to remember the hotkey for making a custom brush. Why can I not remember this? There we go.
Because you're
What
waiting. Whoa.
happened?
Whoa. It's different layers?
Ah, crap.
This is also part of the art process.
Yes, yes. It
Struggling with your tools.
is. God, it really is.
Why
Control B. Why is it doing that? That's not what I wanted it to do.
It's gnarly. I know that you did it on like, God, what other stream was that? I think it was like one of the Visit Scenic. It was for your friend's game.
Yeah, it was for that was probably the first one that I did it on when I did the Lucid stream.
Yeah,
for one
yeah.
of the, good old fashioned postcard. Yeah, travel postcards.
Wow, I didn't know that, but it doesn't surprise me. Rachel says, I get the biggest laugh in stores seeing Mr. Beast candy stomped into the ground or broken on the shelves.
Jeez.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. I mean, put your money where your mouth is. Or, yeah, you know what I'm saying. Like, the best way to hurt these people and to really, like, hold them accountable is to hurt them where it hurts the most, which is their wallets. And I think the only thing about Mr. Beast is that, wow,
I don't know why this isn't
really
wanting to cooperate with me. I just need to draw this and
Yeah.
just because I am. Wow, that is okay. Never mind. I guess I'm not using my Among Us technique. Sadly, I don't know why that's not wanting to cooperate, and that's really bumming
it's
me
really
out.
strange. Yeah.
Huh. Well, whatever.
Sierra asks, did Mr. Beast get in trouble over his energy drinks or something?
Oh, maybe.
I mean, he's made a lot of weird business decisions, and I know that Matt Pat has, I don't want to say on the defensive, but has presented a different, like, it was about the pop-up restaurants.
Yeah. He used like the ghost kitchens.
Yeah, and was kind of talking about, like, how they don't have any control,
Yeah.
and, like, while it's cool that these other kitchens were willing just to, like, take on more orders. I mean, everybody was winning during, especially shutdowns and COVID closures and such, especially restaurants. But they couldn't keep up with the quality. They were definitely like the lowest priority for there, and people would get mad at Mr. Beast specifically. He's like, these are a whole bunch of different kitchens. These are the people who are doing it, not me. I basically send them a menu and an ingredient list and how to make the food, and I don't have any control over how they make it. But then, like, all of, like, the candy, other sports drinks, all of this shit, I don't know why the fuck he wants his face plastered on all of, like, this shit that you get at 7-Eleven.
Great question.
It's really strange. I mean, again, he's got a fucking million, he's a fucking millionaire, and why he wants this, I don't know. I mean, maybe he's got a fucking agent who's like telling him a lot of really stupid ideas. I couldn't say.
I mean, just like trying to make Squid Games a reality, like, bro, that's the point of Squid Game, is that we live in a capitalistic world that would want to make that into a reality. And, like, there was some, I think,
Like,
it was
right over his head. The idea was right over his head.
Exactly. And, like, same with, like, Hunger Games, because now he's like, I want to do that with Hunger Games. Let's make the Hunger Games a real thing. I'm like, bro.
Wow.
Do you not get what these allegories are?
No, they don't.
Bro.
Talk about out of touch.
Just a bit.
Why don't they just eat cake? You know?
Got right. Seriously.
Yeah, so we got people saying in the chat, like, it's like, mostly a lot of the food is just really moldy. Yeah. There's not a lot of quality control on it.
Why not?
Prime with the Paul brothers.
Oh.
But Mr. Beast had moldy food, and the Chris Tyson incidents.
Is that anything to do with Tyson chicken? Because I gotta say, I don't eat Tyson chicken. My body cannot process it anymore.
Squid Games was real in the 80s in Korea, according to Sierra. It's heavy.
What?
Whoa! I mean, wow. We also got, I swear the Paul brothers had to pay the U.S. Olympics for the Prime drink. Interesting. Didn't know that about Squid Games. I mean,
yeah.
A lot of times these fake stories do originate from true events and true stories.
Yeah, that's true.
So
that's a bummer when allegory is not actually allegory.
I mean, I remember, God, what was it?
I'm sorry, I'm so hung up on this stupid tree.
You gotta make it a happy little friend, a happy tree.
And this friend isn't happy. I'm sorry, y'all.
You just gotta bring in your inner Bob Ross, make it really fluffy like his hair, like a little tree friend, and then just add more floof. This is a good tree shape. Or if you think of, like, Kirby, you know?
Yes. Build up.
Never drink no Prime at 3 a.m. Duly noted. I just think it's so funny how, like, the probiotic drinks are
oh, the poppy.
Yeah, the prebiotic sodas are really popular because they're like, it's a healthy soda.
It's gonna make you shit yourself real bad.
It's there's so many like soda and like energy drink and all these things.
Mm-hmm.
They all have the same concept and the gimmick, a healthy soda, a healthy fizzy drink that you don't feel guilty drinking about, so you'll buy gallons of it and drink it instead of drinking fucking water. The problem with Poppy, and I watched shout out to our friends at Weird Food History on YouTube. That's where I got this information from. The problem with, because the idea of, because I do take, there have been lots of times in my life where I've taken prebiotics and probiotics. I also have a lot of gut health problems.
Yeah, you're prone to ulcers.
Yeah, I've gotten bleeding stomach ulcers where it's really, really bad. Again, bleeding. And so, and where I couldn't eat and I couldn't digest food because it was so bad. And so,
just wait till next week. Maybe we'll dox ourselves with all the information we're given.
all the personal information.
I'm happy with that.
Yeah, do you want to add a little path next? I think a little path would be cute. Kind of start building a scene.
I mean, we're here to build a city. Is what we're here to do.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I was thinking as you were working on that, I thought path would be a good one for like a next to add to what you're going, just to build off of what you're doing. But what so I do consume like kombucha and like different mushroom drinks just for my gut health. It's also good for like yeast infections and other things. Again, you know, just human body stuff. Probiotics and prebiotics are really good. But you know, everything in moderation, right? And there's a stupid thing because corporations and big fucking capitalism.
I'm really happy with that tree.
That's a good little friend.
That's a happy little
Sierra
tree.
also says that's a good little tree. I love me my gastrics in the morning. Yeah, pretty much. So the problem is so I'm paraphrasing this. If you're curious more about Poppy, I mean, I've tried it. I think they taste very good. I am a fan. I did enjoy a couple of the different Poppy ones I've had. But after I found out what's in it, I'm like, maybe I won't be drinking these too regularly.
Yeah.
It's because capitalism is like more is gooderer, right?
If one is good, more must be better.
More must be gooderer. So the problem is that so you need to have some things to bind with the probiotics and prebiotics, and fiber is like there's one particular part. It's basically just fiber. Is a good one to add prebiotics, and so essentially these Poppy drinks have so much fiber in them that people were having horrible intestinal problems, even to the point of having accidents. I'll put it politely.
They shit their pants.
And we should start a community on YouTube. Yes, yeah. It's not like, again, everything in moderation, and too much of a good thing can be a bad thing. So some people don't have that problem with Poppy sodas, and you know, maybe the extra fiber is good for them. I'm not gonna, like, you know your body best. I'm not gonna say, oh, it's bad, but be aware. Because a lot of these companies won't tell you. Fucking Panera Bread would not disclose how much fucking
people started dying.
How much? Yeah, let me.
Sorry, I am jumping ahead. I'm not a fan of Panera right now.
You've been talking over me all night.
Excuse me.
I know you're excited.
I'm excited to be back into it. And whose name's on the channel? Yo.
Okay then. Well, I guess I'll just go eat worms.
Oh jeez.
Oh no.
Do you want to get gummy worms? It's been a while since we've had.
You know, I would love to get gummy worms.
God, when was the last time we even had gummy worms?
Oh, Rachel only had a little bit of Poppy, and it really affected her tummy. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that.
That's a bummer. I
have a love-hate relationship with Panera Bread. I for those who don't know, it's not a thing anymore. Um, that but for a while Panera had these supercharged lemonades at their restaurants, and it had so much caffeine in them.
Yeah.
People were literally dying.
Yeah, it was not good.
Food Theory, Matt Pat, when he was still on the channel, he actually did a video talking about this is actually pretty fucking dangerous. We should not, you guys shouldn't, like, the amount of caffeine that's in these drinks could potentially hurt somebody. And then of course they don't, of course they don't stop until somebody's dead, until somebody puts like a fucking like a stipulation, or basically forces them, which is just so tragic. It's just so stupid, waste of life. And I mean, I've liked Panera Bread since like they were really gotten popular in the early 2000s. It was like my hangout spot for like all my witchy meetups. And you know, I like a good sandwich and soup, and it was good prices. Like in its heyday, Panera Bread was fucking great. And now like the quality has gone downhill. Their prices have gone way fucking up. They don't give a shit about stuff like the fucking how much fucking caffeine's in their drinks. And yeah. So just buyer beware. Yeah. The Labubu mindset. I love Labubu. What are you talking about? Labubu is my bestie. Labubu scares Sierra. Reminds me of Domo-kun.
Labubu looks like where the wild things are to me.
Yeah. So I have a love-hate relationship with Panera, and I wish that they were not. I wish that they were not being such dingleberries. But
Ding dang dingleberries.
ding dang dingle barons.
I keep hating. I absolutely hate that. Is that the full screen versus the deselect are like right next to each other, so my fat fingers always hits the wrong thing.
You know, you've got that little remote thing that you won.
Oh god, I forgot.
You could be using that.
I could, but that would require me to be proactive with it.
I think I see it right here.
I mean, if you're gonna call me out on it, I might as well like actually learn how to use it.
I think it's somewhere right here, right next to me, actually.
Yes,
I get it. Having to set something up, I understand. I'm not being. I'm trying to be a Hercules.
No, yeah. It's because workflows, like,
yeah, I get it.
Get into a workflow, essentially.
Oh, this thing that could make my life so much better, but then I actually have to stop and learn how to use it.
Exactly. Yeah. Don't make me learn.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's exactly. So Rachel says Labubu only got famous because a K-pop artist had one on their bags. Yup. Man, I've been okay. Small side tangent.
Oh, we talking about K-pop Demon Hunters now?
No.
Oh, okay.
But I guess now that we've mentioned it, you can use it on the socials and the hashtags.
I mean, why not?
Well, I mean, I've been listening to K-pop since I was a teen myself, and I'm not into. I have fallen off the K-pop wagon a long time ago, so I don't know anybody who's popular anymore. My heyday was back when SCS was a band, and I think I don't know if they're still doing stuff or not. It'd be cool to see SCS still doing stuff, because I absolutely love them, and I still have Dreams Come True memorized word for word, including the rap for it.
Yeah, all anymore is just BTS is what people are talking about.
Yeah. So, but K-pop's fucking poppin', you know, like. People love. Oh, that looks really good.
Yeah.
Oh.
This is gonna be more of a park than a cityscape.
Part of a city park.
There you go.
A little city park. I was thinking, do you want to put a food stall in there, like some hot doggers?
Yeah. I mean,
or what kind of food do you think should be in the food stall? Maybe somebody selling bao.
Bao. Oh, bao is so tasty.
I know.
You've been making so much bao for us lately.
I know.
It's so good.
It is really good, and it's so stupid easy to make. I love bao. Yeah, up to you. Whatever you wanna. I think a food stall would be cute to add. Or pretzels. Oh yeah, pretzels in the park. Fuck yeah,
Fuck yeah, that does
pretzels.
sound
And there's a
tasty.
good name too. Pretzels in the park.
Pretzels in the park.
Yeah, yeah. Or
We
a little
talk.
coffee, little pop up. That would be cute
We
too.
talking Auntie Anne's or are we talking Wetzel's?
Whatever kind of Wetzels you want to Petzels. Wetzel
How dare
Quetzals.
you? I've had the opportunity to describe Wetzel's pretzels. Mostly I needed to because I had to explain my joke about like Wetzel's and Auntie Anne's divorcing, and then um, who got to keep the pretzel stand. So it's like, oh well,
Who
that's
gets
a
to?
bummer. Hmm?
Sorry, I interrupted you.
Oh, it's a bummer that the joke didn't land, but oh well.
I hear you. I see you. I
Yeah,
see you.
thank you. Why do I not love this grass?
I do love. So Labubu is actually from a Taiwanese artist.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So Labubu's from China. She's they're little crazy guys. They're actually based off of Icelandic fairies, Icelandic elves. So this particular Taiwanese artist like was living like visited Iceland for a short while and learned a lot about like the local like lore and customs and little creatures, and they just liked the local like they're essentially they're little land spirits, like what people call elves or fairies, that the the artist that created Labubu was really inspired. And that's not really what they look like, but you know, I take inspiration from wherever, right? And it's yeah, the rest they say is history, and I think it's really cute. Oh, you're at little flowers, that's cute.
Yeah, I think that's how I'm gonna detail the grass, just to kind of make it come alive.
Auntie Anne's pretzels are gone? They don't exist
What?
anymore? What?
But I thought the malls were healing. You had mall goths coming back.
Oh man.
You know that? Oh my God, Wetzel's played hardball. Because I remember, like back when I was still working retail, when I was doing T-shirts in malls, we had a Wetzel show up one day. Oh no, Steph.
He got everything in the divorce.
He got everything.
It's so unfair. They usually do end up giving it to the guy because he's like, well, I worked really hard for it. It's my house. And he's not even gonna keep it. He's gonna fucking sell it because him and his like fucking new fling,
Profit.
this his new girlfriend who's like 14 years younger than him, doesn't actually want that house. She doesn't want to be his housewife. She just wants him to buy her cars and be a sugar daddy. That's all. Sorry, I got a little real.
Are you saying the whole trat wife movement is bullshit?
Yeah.
What?
You know what? For our auntie, I think you should put an Auntie Irene's or just an auntie's pretzel little food stand in the park. I think you should honor her legacy. She deserved more in the divorce.
She sure did.
Yeah. The Auntie Irene's is still there, just gross. Oh.
Oh, that was an actual chain. Okay, I wasn't familiar with Auntie Irene's.
No, Auntie Anne's. I got the names mixed up.
excuse
Auntie Anne's pretzels are gone. Auntie Anne's is still there. It's just gross.
Okay,
Oh.
gotcha.
Oh my god, wow, I should not be in charge of...
What happened?
I totally misread what Rachel said. I should not be in charge of chat. I read it as gone, but it was gross. She said Auntie Anne's pretzels are gross.
We took a long break. It's understandable.
Wow, I can't read. I should have more wine. Excuse me.
Yeah, that will help you read.
Absolutely.
All right, path is good. So, yeah, let's do a food stall. Okay. Where's this food stall gonna go is the next big question.
Yeah, I was wondering about that too.
Goodness. I feel like I'm already starting to run out of space. The way I built the path, no, I cannot.
What a tiny baby.
I think I know how to. Well,
You can extend your path. Go down a little bit.
That's
yeah.
exactly what I'm gonna have to do for sure.
You're just gonna have to make little ISO Kenji walk a little bit farther to get his little treats.
Man,
He's gonna have to get some extra exercise, all those extra steps for the Wetzel pretzels in the park.
Get my steps in to earn the little treat. Quite frankly.
Holy moly! It doesn't surprise me, but I guess Labubus are selling for ridiculous amounts of money.
Oh, they're very hot right now.
Yeah, like $90 is
Jesus.
what Rachel said. Oh,
what are they? You know, they haven't earned what the Princess Diana bear earned. I'm gonna say that right now.
You know, that's closer to a Beanie Baby than NFTs, because at least you get a cute plushie.
Right. Let's hope that the beans they put inside of it don't rot.
That might
just be an urban legend.
That's totally an urban legend.
Well, excuse me.
I would love a little Labubu. There's a Tesso Life in our neck of the woods, and that is a Chinese department store, and every now and then they get Labubus in, and I don't think that they would be ones to jack up the price super high, but if the ones that they're distributing from, they have to pay a lot of money to get them in. And I mean, there's just still a lot of tariffs and things from things being imported from different Asian countries right now, so that could also be part of the cost that's up high right now. So a Tokyo something in Tacoma Mall. Yeah, I'm curious if Tesla Life will ever get any more in, and how much they would charge for the Labubus, because I think they're cute. I think they're cute little friends. Like, again, definite Domo-kun vibes off of them. Love those little guys. Love the little friends.
Domo-kun is really cute too.
Yeah. Yeah, so month-long challenges.
Month-long challenges, baby! I've definitely taken a different approach to a lot of them anymore. Because, like, it's great. I really love doing month-long challenges. I just don't have the time to just sit in front of, like, my computer or what have you and just knock out a thing every single day. So I really... I like having a bit of build-up, kind of, that I can curate my feed with and share my pieces rather than just doing, killing myself to make it work every single day. So.
Unaliving yourself?
Excuse me. It's too late for that. We can't edit the video.
No, I mean, there's so many different approaches to these month-long challenges, because at its core, a lot of them are really great places to build community. And I know with Kaijun, and that you've done a lot of stuff with Kaijun and March of Robots.
Oh yeah.
And it's a great way to get your name out there. I mean, that's ultimately what, Inktober did for so many artists, was that it helped to get their name out there. You just put the hashtag Inktober in with your posts, and suddenly you were getting a much larger audience of people who were just curious what you would do for the same prompt that everybody else had. And again, its heyday, Inktober was a really, really beautiful, great way to build community. Because there's so many month-long challenges, it's hard because it's kind of spread all over the place. But they are such a great way for community building, for, again, to get your name out there, to suddenly have a lot more people viewing your content and your page than you would necessarily without the prompts. And that's not to say that you have to have them, but it definitely helps. And
Oh, yeah.
that's also it sucks about it is that because they're so great for those purposes, um, a lot of artists want to give it a little bit more attention, because if this is a great way to curate followers, content, all that good stuff, then you don't necessarily want to just put up something that's kind of shitty, which is the idea of a daily prompt type of challenge, is that you're not supposed to spend all day on it. You're not supposed to spend more than like 10-15 minutes on a piece, so that way you can just do it, you can turn it around faster. I think that was the original intention behind these month-long challenges. Hey, I'm just gonna grab some paper, I'm gonna grab some ink, and for 15 minutes, what can I create using just a simple prompt list, And I think that that was a really great concept. But again, I also understand that for some artists, this is like their time where suddenly they get a lot more followers. Suddenly they're able to communicate with a lot more people, and they're doing a lot more cool things. And so it's kind of hard and why a lot of people put their A game into these month-long challenges, because it makes their pages look good, and again, that way to stand out among other pages. And so I get it. I understand why people take different approaches to monthly challenges. I know you've made your own prompt list for Kaijun.
I have. Back when I first started doing, was it my first kaiju? No, it was maybe my second or third time. Anyway, yeah, I did. I got tired of waiting for the prompt list to show up. So, and like I said, I like to kind of prepare ahead of time. So I did. Kai Junk Food is what I called it. I did a bunch of monsters based on different foodstuffs. It was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun doing that.
It was really good. It's really good. And you actually had a few people who followed your prompt too.
I did.
And it was wonderful seeing what they came up with.
I honestly, like, making my own prompt list, that was the best part of it, was other people tagging in and running with it too, and just having a blast.
Hey Nia, welcome to the chat.
Hello.
Glad you could join us. Thanks for being here. Yeah. I think for all of these types of little challenges, because I mean, look at what Ken's doing. He's taking a month-long challenge and he's just using it as a source of inspiration for our Saturday night stream, so he can promote the challenge and inspire other people to, like, what would they create for their little city. I mean, whatever way you find inspiration, Again, when I first did Inktober, I was like, my goal was, I want to become a better sigil artist.
Ooh.
So I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna, I wanted to approach the challenge without really thinking about it too much. I was just like, okay, every single day, 15 minutes, I will just create something and I'll just see where it takes me. And there were a couple of days I missed, but I did do most of it. I think the very first year I did every single day. The second year, I think I missed a couple of days. It's not like I made my own prompt list, but I've also done monthly long challenges that don't necessarily have any prompts. For like, I think it was a couple of years ago or last year, I can't remember. I just, like, for October, I pulled a single rune and I would just try to fill a page with just some simple bind runes. Like, it was like a whole entire page. And I posted those and it was fun. I've known other sigil artists that try to do sigil month-long challenges to promote everybody and to try to get that going. It's a very small pool of people who do sigil art. And so it was hard kind of getting the word out there. Shout out to my girl, Sigil Anna. Love her. I've collabed with her before. Love her stuff. She's a really, really cool person. Love working with her. Yeah, drawing inspiration from cinema and photos. There's a lot. Oh, is this a Kenji also? Or are you
No,
just gonna take a person?
I'm using me as a template for another thing really quick.
Is it gonna be me selling you popsicles?
No, I was
Oh.
gonna go a very different route for this, and I hope I don't
Okay.
freak anybody out with it.
Oh, okay. All right. All right. Well, okay.
That's ominous. All right.
All right. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it's so I do love what Inktober did, and I do love seeing the other prompt lists that come up and what other people come up with. It is fun. It is very fun, and I'm glad. And it's always fun to see what Ken comes up with, so many other artists come up with. Because again, you're just given a bunch of words and come up with something. And I like this one too because by the end you've got a whole big scene, and yeah, it's a cool concept. It's a cool idea, and is that a fucking clown?
It's a fucking clown, yeah.
How dare you? Are they selling cotton candy?
Yes.
Oh,
They're the
that's
cotton candy
cute.
vendor.
That's cute. Gets into the role.
Exactly.
Um, to pass their mime days, you know.
Back in mime days.
Ooh, I'm loading. I'm having a problem loading mine.
no.
Are we still streaming? How's our stream working?
Analytics says excellent connection. So
Oh, maybe it was just me then. On my
Awesome.
computer. Or our computer. My hand computer!
I mean, it really is, to be perfectly honest.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Hopefully people didn't, there wasn't a lapse in our internet and people...
Stream lag. It happens on every platform.
It's true. It's true. Yeah, I'm still seeing you. We're looking good. That's my job. Oh, wait, look, there's a thing that says
Oh,
YouTube is
okay.
not receiving enough.
All right. Well, now
Oh,
it's
it's
starting
just a buffering.
Huh.
Sorry if our quality looks a little crappy in our audio. Maybe it sounds not so great.
Well, I hope the audio is better. I was fiddling around with it, trying to make it better.
What's on his head?
It's the little party hat.
Oh, a party hat.
Yeah.
Okay. It might have just been like what I saw, like, because I don't see anything like slow or buffering now. But
Gotcha.
anyways.
Anyway. I fucking love that the vampire everyone is so hot for on Baldur's Gate is also Heisenberg from Resident Evil.
God.
It's so funny to me. It's like the dude just does like characters that are yuppie coded, and I love it.
He's a party animal. Ooh, nice, Liam. Yeah, YouTube is being YouTube. Been going on all week. Yeah, thanks, Rachel. I appreciate that. I'm glad that we're still sounding good. We're still here. We're all doing. We have had so many crazy technical difficulties. Even one day we fucking lost power.
We did.
Right in the middle of fucking stream,
I mean,
and I just laughed.
In fairness, I think it's because we were doing a Cursed Garf stream,
We were.
and I think that's why we lost power. Is that just the gods were like, no, not today.
We flew too close to the sun, and we were punished.
We were,
The YouTube gods punished us for creating such cursed content.
Yes.
We've not done a Garf stream since.
Do you want to?
Maybe. Do you want to test the fates?
Yes,
All
I
right,
do.
all
Let's
right.
test our fate.
Yeah, we did have a thunderstorm in the Pacific Northwest this morning, and it was lovely.
Oh god, especially with just the piss poor air quality that we had too.
I love rain. I love thunderstorms. When I was a kid, my mom would open up all the windows and all the like doors when we had a thunderstorm, just so that we could hear it and feel it more. Yeah, fucking love it. Love thunderstorms. So good. I legit had my morning cup of coffee and I'm looking out the window, feeling and smelling the rain. I'm like, we needed this.
You did say that. I was there. I
Yes.
can confirm.
Cam was like, should we close the window? And before he even finished his sentence, like, no! How dare! How very dare!
Didn't want to get all the wet
No!
in?
No!
Oh my. Excuse
We need it. We need that beautiful rain.
me. Roll that beautiful rain footage.
I've listened to so many, like, in living in the Pacific Northwest, you know, there's a stereotype that it rains all the time, but I do miss the gray. I get the opposite of what other people have. Like, if they don't have enough sun, they get seasonal depression, like, with, like, during the winter in the fall season. For me, if it's too many days without rain, I get depressed. If we have too many sunny days, it legit hits my fucking depression. I'm like fucking just tired and sweaty and uncomfortable, and I'm just like, I hate this. I really like. I'm at the point where I'm like, fuck summer. It's September. It's the burr months. I needed to be bringing out all my fall shit. None of this fucking summer shit. Done. Done.
Onion rings with
I'm
this.
so fucking done, onion ring. So over it. So over it. Yeah, I have not done a month-long challenge since Sigil Anna's one, and it was actually really hard for me to do. Because I was trying to do it digitally. I was trying to make good content rather than just like, let me just go for it.
Yeah.
Okay, I picked the last few. Which ones do you want to do?
Yeah, whose art stream is it anyway?
I know. I wasn't like, do a car.
Let's put a little fire hydrant into this scene.
Mm-hmm.
Let's make this path a little bit
Ooh, nice.
yeah, this is the silly way I'm cheesing the system.
Cheese it.
Cheese it real good.
Macaroni and cheese it.
There we go.
That looks lubberly. Looks very lubberly. This looks like a nice day in a city park. Yeah. But I haven't done a month-long challenge since Inktober. Or no, since Sigil Anna's. And it was actually really difficult for me. Because I was like really conflicted and I was really busy. And I was like, I can't. I know for some of the prompts, I was just really hitting a wall. I'm like, I don't. Because some of her words were a little challenging to come up with something. And it wasn't like, oh, it was her fault or anything. I'm not trying to suggest that at all by any means. It was just
Sparking.
Yeah, I was just struggling with trying to figure out good types of sigils to make for the prompts. But some of the words were just like nothing that I would use as a prompt for like there was one that was name. And the type of sigil artist, the sigil artist that she is, she does, for those who don't know much about sigils and shit, there's lots of different ways to approach a sigil or a symbol of power, typically used in like magic or manifestation. But a sigil is essentially just any sort of symbol of power that has meaning or emphasis to it. And so, like, I always give, like, signs. Like, a stop sign could be considered a sigil because you see it and it's telling you to fucking stop, right? But, I mean, on the more metaphysical woo-woo side, it's a symbol that usually has, like, a spell attached to it. There's Fu or Fulu talisman art that I've been studying from esoteric Taoism from China, and it's fucking cool! Fucking love that shit! That's what I've been hyper-fixated on right now. And Danmei. Oh my god.
Oh, the Danmei.
Just love seeing my cute boys kiss and just being sweet on each other. I'm like, now I can take my two Ken dolls. Now kiss! Kiss!
Not me, though.
Mean. I just smooch you instead.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, you do.
But, yeah, so, like, there's ways, the way she does it is not the way I do it, and there's, like, this weird idea that you take a word, and then you remove all the vowels, and then from the consonants, you moosh them up together into like one single image to create a sigil. And I just don't think they look good because, and this is no comment to Sigilana, I think her work is really fucking great.
It's not your approach.
But it's just like English letters don't really look cool when you mash them up together. Like, runes look cool when you mash them up together. Like a bind rune, even though there are, like, it's an alphabet and shit, kind of like, you know, our alphabet. Like, the Bluetooth symbol is a bind rune, and it's just B and H for Herald Bluetooth. It's just his initials. That's all it is. But it looks cool. It looks cool because it's very angular and it's very shapely, and you can do a lot of cool shit with it. There's a lot I can say about the radicals and Hanji or Kanji characters from China, and like for their written language and like how you can mash that up together, and it looks cool. It looks fucking cool. I'm not a big fan of like the alpha, beta. You know, like the alphabet types of characters. I just don't think it looks very cool and appeasing to me. That hydrant looks like it's got boobies.
But what? Booby? I love how you just drop that bomb on me and then just take a big old sippy sip.
Yep, absolutely.
Like as if you're like the tea drinking Kermit.
That was that energy I was bringing in. And this is how a friendship was born over a cotton candy machine. Aw, yes, Nia, yes. Yeah, so like for her like name, I was like, what would I make a binder or a sigil for a name? Like I'd have to write somebody's name, whose name. So I just did like my signature because it was technically my name. It basically says Sing. It's just my initials for Stephanie Ingersoll, SING, and then it looks like a little raven because my business is named Raven Wisdom. That's my little sigil, my little signature, my bind rune. Way to autograph is what I do. It looks like a boobie.
I like the top or like the two balls?
The two balls, because they're usually not in the front. They're off to the side.
There's like three. There's like one on either side and one in the front. And just
cartoon versions don't have the one in the front.
Sure they do. I think it's just
no.
Erase your art.
Oh no.
I think that it's not that big of a deal. But if it's gonna be, I guess.
They're not rounded like that. They're flat, and it's like gray because it's a socket. So because you're supposed to put the thing in.
I know what they look like. There's one right in front of our apartment.
Rachel says yes, it does.
I don't think it looks like a movie.
Well, it's too late now.
It's gone now. Sorry, folks. No boobs for you. Tits to you, everybody.
It's just one of those really round, like either push-up bra. Or like
the ones you see in like anime of like, does the artist actually know what boobs look like?
The beautiful bags of sand.
Oh god.
Of course they do. They touch boobs every day, obviously.
Every day.
Every day.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Clearly.
Yeah. Those beautiful sacks of sand.
Bag of sand.
Oh man, it could have been a sexy siren fire hydrant. I can read. The wine is helping with fire reading.
Gosh.
Absolutely.
We're gonna need to tuck you in after stream tonight, I think.
Oh man, I want to watch more of my C drama, but I've been making you not be able to do your things because I've been hogging the TV all day.
I've been hogging the TV so much lately. You're all good.
Can I watch more?
Yeah.
Are you cool with it?
I totally.
Yes. Okay, because it's like...
Yes.
Okay, because
like
let's...
JoJo's been.
Like a JoJo's.
Like a JoJo's.
I've been watching this C-drama called Word of Honor, and it's so fucking gay, and I love it. It's so fucking gay. It is based off of Danmei, which is a BL or a boys love or... Oh, that's just a dick now.
I'm not
Excuse me,
done
let me
yet.
take my sip.
Yeah, every time it looks like something salacious, you have to take a sip.
Yeah.
Them's the rules. Them's the drinking game for our show.
Yes, they are great and not fire red like a fire hydrant.
What?
The edges of the ends where it hooks up, it's not red. It's gray.
Because the enamel that they cover it with has worn away from being hooked up to it. Like,
Should I pull up some reference pictures?
you know what? If the one out front is like all red or all yellow, like there's nothing stopping a fire hydrant that's red from being all red.
You know, in a nice, pretty city park, I absolutely agree. It could absolutely be that. There's a lot of people who paint them out to be really, like, make them pretty too. So absolutely, I'll give you that. Still looks like a dick though.
I'm not combating against it looking like a dick. I will own my dickerdoodle here. Absolutely. Like I am 100% for accidental dicks.
I just took another sip.
Is it just every time we say dick, you have to take a sip? Is that the rule?
Maybe. I mean, I'm liking these new drinking rules.
Oh, gosh.
But Word of Honor is super gay. I loved Untamed. These are both on Netflix. C-dramas or Chinese dramas. These are the wuxian, which is like high fantasy, martial arts types of stories where people ride around the sky on like flying swords and use like chi to, like, you throw like energy blasts at like tortoises of slaughter and shit. And
That's an actual beast from the Untamed show, is the Tortoise of Slaughter.
and it's kind of based off of Chinese folklore mythology. So this is looking more like a fire hydrant. Great job. Great job.
Well, all right. I'm glad I finally succeeded at something.
Yeah, you gotta have more dick, less boobs.
Gosh.
More dick, more less boobs.
Call my mom and ask her if she's finally proud of me.
Oh, yes, when I watched your most recent stream when you did more dick and less boobs, I was so proud of you.
That's how we know that it's a fake character, because my mom would never watch my streams.
She doesn't talk like that either.
No, she does not.
We do know a mom that does talk like that, though.
Do we?
Dan's mom.
Oh! Kinda!
They're from that area.
Oh, you mean other... Okay.
Key's
Okay.
partner.
That Dan.
He is a spouse.
We know so many Dans and Dans.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
I was thinking, like, Tracy doesn't sound like that. Like...
No, not from down under.
No,
from the
yeah.
east side of the state, or the United States.
The state.
Maybe the east side of the state. There are probably some people, but yeah. The C-dramas, the wuxia, it's so fucking crazy, over the top.
Okay.
I fucking love them. The plots are convoluted. Okay, so you did Fire Hydrant.
Yes.
What do you want to do next, Kenji?
Let's take a look.
We haven't even looked at the other half. Let's
take a statue.
Nominal! Nominal!
Street light, people.
You did plants already.
Bench, bin, hospital. I mean, we're doing the park,
Yeah.
I guess, is what that one is.
Nominal. You could put a fat squirrel on that tree.
You know, I was thinking squirrel feels like the right energy for this.
Yeah, for a city park. Big old fat squirrel.
We'll see if I put it in the tree, though.
Yeah, whatever the fuck you want to do.
Yeah,
It just
my
needs
art
to
piece,
be.
baby.
It needs to be fat. I'm just gonna speak for everyone on behalf of everyone. They all want to see a fat squirrel.
Who doesn't love a fat squirrel? Let's be real.
I know. Let's be real. Bee loves fat squirrels. She loves fantasizing murdering fat squirrels.
Our kitty. That is why she's an indoor-only cat.
Yeah. I call them her murder friends because she fantasizes about murdering them.
Not friends with which to do murder, but friends with which she wishes to murder.
Yeah. She wishes she could murder her.
Is an
Those
important
murder
distinction.
friends. Like the squirrels and the birds and the crows. Only when they're far away enough, because if they get too close, she's like, that's a very large bird. No, thank you.
Yeah.
I could probably still murder it, but no thanks. When they get further away, she's like, "Oh yeah, I could take it."
She's that armchair predator.
Apparently, are you talking about the squirrels? Or the squirrels are black in New York? Rachel just says, painted black like the ones in New York. Are you talking about the squirrels?
Oh, the hydrants?
Or the fire hydrant or the squirrel?
Huh. I didn't know. New York hydrants were black.
The furthest east I have gone in the continental United States was Indianapolis.
I've been to Philly.
Where is Philly?
Philadelphia.
Well, I'm like
Pennsylvania.
So that's close
New
to
England, yeah.
That's close to Indianapolis.
I mean, it's a little further. It's a little closer to the Atlantic.
It's not on the coast though. On the East Coast?
I don't think. Yeah, it's East Coast. It's like.
Is it on the water?
I don't think so.
I didn't think so either.
But
is it closer to the lakes?
No, it's like near New York, Philly. Yeah.
Is it close? But the lakes are kind of close by there.
I'm not 100% sure. I didn't pay attention in to my geography classes in 7th grade. I'm sorry.
Like our geography is failing us.
Well, I mean, I know it's like Philadelphia was a runner for the capital city back in the founding.
Wow.
So I mean, it's upper East Side.
Okay. Upstate New York. Oopstate New York.
Oopstate, yes.
No, the squirrels. The squirrels are black.
Oh gosh. Okay, we were talking squirrels.
Yeah, I think everyone was ready to move on to fat squirrels.
Yes. I mean, who doesn't? Fat squirrels make the rockin' world go round. I'm glad that joke tickled you so much. Oh man, I killed it with that one. I'm feeling really good about myself.
That's real good.
Suddenly, I'm not so worried about my fire hydrant anymore.
Because you know how like people always put like squirrel instead of girl.
Oh gosh,
like,
yeah.
Squirrels do 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 do. All I really
that.
want are squirrels do 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 do. In the morning it's squirrels do 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 do. In the evening it's squirrels.
I do that.
Climbing up trees and eating day nuts.
Yes.
That's a Kenji original.
That is how I finish that line.
But then just to make the rockin' world go around, that's really good.
Thank you.
Oh man. Ooh. I've never been to New York. I've never. I don't really. Okay. I don't like traveling as much as I used to when I was younger. Are you putting squirrels everywhere?
Yes.
There's gotta be one in that tree, dog.
I mean, that is my plan. I'm just having issue with the keyboard controls because apparently I don't know what I'm doing.
No, it makes you a professional. We've already discussed this, Kenji.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't like traveling like I used to. Just it's so much work and so much effort.
It is.
And it's so expensive.
And we've got a sweet kitty that we love to hang out with all the time.
Yeah, and so maybe one day I'd love to travel to upstate New York or all the places. I mean, I think I would probably want to do a little bit more international travel before I'd want to do stateside.
I mean, I'm not really interested in traveling in the U.S. right now for obvious reasons.
I mean, sure, there's cool things I could see, but I'm like, so I've been to Paris, and it was cool going to Paris, and it was definitely a fun lived experience. That's really cute.
I love that. Okay.
We got a squirrel council happening down there.
A council of squirrels.
You got fence in there too. You got eight
I guess
more.
technically
Yeah.
that is a yeah. Okay.
I'm thinking like maybe a street light or like a bin.
Yeah,
Or bench. A nice bench.
I think
A nice little park bench there.
definitely need like a little garbage bin next to the cotton candy, so you're not
Yeah.
littering.
Yeah.
It's important.
Yeah.
We're
Nia.
eco-conscious.
Nia says, quote, underneath it all, we're all stylish skeletons trying our best. Yes. Yes. I subscribe to that quote.
That Gwen Stefani. Underneath it all.
Ooh. Yeah, that's cute. I like this little cityscape. This is
you.
really cute. And you know, for like a monthly like little art challenge, just like even just doing the challenge just as a stream prompt, this
Yeah.
has really been great.
You know, like the whole thing is just about creating, and that's
Yeah.
the most important part of the artistic process is just doing it. It's just creating. Like so many people try to find shortcuts, and like even as an artist, you know, like growing up, like I try to find my own shortcuts too. Um, and you realize that part of the process is that there really are no shortcuts. You just got to get the lines out. You got to do the work, and you really have to find a way to um, romanticize the process, and that will get you a lot farther than trying to romanticize it, for lack of a better term. You know, the results, because it's the process is where it gets made, and why the results matter is what you put into it. So yeah, I will always be a supporter of art and like challenges because they get us to create, to be passionate about what we're doing.
Which going full circle back to, you know, I was talking about that guy's an asshole. I mean, supporting AI art.
Yeah, exactly.
And you cannot support
No.
AI
No,
and
God.
support artists. And I've heard so many people try to make excuses, try to justify it, because I think ultimately they don't want to have to try to suck at something new.
Yeah, people are scared to suck at something.
It just and I will say it is a vulnerable place. I've been getting back into my sumie or my shanshui style art, which is like Japanese and Chinese style ink, like with calligraphy and simple black, simple color style artwork. And you know, I will sit down with all of my stuff out and I will rewrite the same Hanchi or kanji characters again and again and again and again so I can practice it and I can get better at it. There's water, which a little water fountain would be kind of cute.
Yeah.
I think a little bench would be cute.
Absolutely.
I think a little street light could fit in there.
Totally.
Statue, you know. I'm just thinking like what would work in the scene and what's there's some words in the prompt.
Totally. You know what? Oh, I know where I want to put the street light.
Street light people.
Yes.
Meow meow.
Heck yeah. Now we can add Journey into the mix. Heck
You're
yeah.
welcome. What can I say
I mean,
except you're welcome?
I was looking for an excuse to sing Journey this whole time as well.
I gave you another word prompt by singing the song that everyone loves.
Our SEO is going to be all over the place.
People are like, what the fuck do they do anyways? You're
What is going on
welcome.
in this stream?
Welcome. Yeah, I mean that, and I bring up like, you know, I've always wanted to be better at my calligraphy. I always wanted to be better at this style of painting because I have such an appreciation just for the art style, the culture, just the mentality of like, because and I think this is true with a lot of different art forms, that there is a beautiful kind of ritual that comes when I pull out all of my inks, when I pull out all of my paint, I set everything up, my brushes. Ken got me this beautiful brush rack, this Chinese brush rack, for lack of a better word for it in English, where like and all of these lovely things where I can just practice. And I have to do it again and again and again and again and again. And then, after the 40th time, I've gotten a lot better at it and I feel much more confident at it. And I have some of my art, I'm looking at it on the wall right now, and where I was, there's been so many pieces where I'm like, oh, I hate this. And then I'll put it down and I'll pick it back up and I'll try something else. I'm like, well, whatever, I've already kind of fucked it up. I might as well try something else. And I put it down and I pick it up. And then it ends up being one of my fucking favorite ones because, I gave it some of that space and was just trying something new. And I gave myself a lot of grace just to suck at something new.
Yeah.
The end result was just something really cool that I wasn't expecting.
And just, a phrase that I really believe wholeheartedly, just like, time is the best editor. Like, if you're a little frustrated with something, take a step back, take a look at it, kind of assess it, like, give it a little time to breathe, come back to it, see if it's really as big of a deal as you thought it was. Like, you never know, you might actually fall in love with something after you give it a little time to breathe. So yeah, just,
or you may decide, like, look, I really like this Kappa piece that I did, but it's not turned out the way I wanted to.
Yeah.
So I'm going to delete the whole entire thing and do something completely different. Not that happened to Ken recently at all.
I don't think I deleted my Kappa piece.
You told me that you did. The one that you had started, and then where you're like, nope, I'm just going to delete it and I'm going to start all over again.
Probably.
Yeah.
It's been a minute. I've been working on some yokai for my Spooky October series this year.
Spoilers!
Spoilers! I feel like I've shared this information on a stream, though.
Probably.
Probably.
That's gonna be cool.
Yeah.
That's gonna be cool. I think the more Chinese folklore and mythology I learn, I'd love to do a Yao stream.
Yeah.
Where it's kind of like yokai, but what if from China? And of course, like, Chinese mythology deeply inspired, because a lot of it's the root base for Japanese and Korean folklore and mythology. So you see a lot of overlapping themes and concepts. I mean, Sun Wukong is Son Goku in Japan. And I don't know what his name is in Korea, but if he is in Korea, I don't know. I have not studied anything about Korean folklore and mythology, so I can't speak on that behalf of that. I've only studied Japanese and Chinese.
Admittedly, the most of my Korean folklore knowledge comes from K-pop Demon Hunter,
which is cool.
It's
super cool.
Such a fun show.
I'm excited that they're doing a sequel already.
Oh yeah,
I mean, it's already made them a lot of money, so of course. But people
right.
love K-pop artists, and they're like, they have a Lububu. I want that. But yeah, the AI art would not be able to exist if it weren't for other artists, because it's a derivative and it's all just taking things that already exist from the internet without people's permission and stealing it and then uploading it and then using that to feed these algorithm programs. And it's just, and that's where I will say that guy's an asshole for supporting AI art, and he, for all the other work that he has done, like, no, I'm sorry, you don't get to walk away from that one. That's kind of a deal breaker for me.
It's kind of a shitty move, my guy.
I've heard some people try to defend AI, saying, well, it's actually like a really great way just to like make something to draw inspiration from.
Yeah.
It can't. It is derivative. I've heard people try to say, well, it helps with like my disability because I'm having a hard time coming with this. You can take a book off the shelf and get more inspiration than fucking AI. It's not, because there's no ethical way to use AI. How much energy it uses and how much like a depletion of natural resources it is using as a result.
And the environmental effect is actually making us dumber. Like, I don't remember what it was. No, wait, it's that there's like an actual chemical release from these plants that house the computers, that the chemical released from these plants are actually negatively impacting the intelligence of the people who live close to them.
Okay, are you talking about the one in Salt Lake City? Or are you talking about the place like...
No, well, I know the one in Salt Lake City is having an impact on Salt Lake. It is affecting, and like I guess the water being used in the lake is lowering and releasing like bacteria that was being kind of kept dormant by the lake itself. But no, I'm talking about other plants. So I mean, you already like those are several examples of like why AI is actually bad for the environment, right there.
Yeah, we got Nia in the chat saying the AI videos are bizarre.
Yeah.
I don't use AI to come up with concepts.
Yeah.
I refuse.
Yeah.
So we do have an AI stream from 1,000,000 years ago.
That was before we knew, you know.
Well,
but yeah.
it was at its very like first. A lot of art streams, even Drawfee did a stream or two making fun of AI art.
Yeah. Yep.
So I can't say that I've never used it. I did use it once, and it was the only time I've used AI.
Yeah, same.
Well, no. Okay, so I'll come back to that in a second. But the AI stream, we did it to make fun of AI.
Yeah.
And the concept of that stream was I gave Ken, like I showed him the piece of art, and he was supposed to guess what my prompt was. And some of them he got, and some of them, but most of them he didn't, because AI is bullshit.
Yep.
And the other time I used AI was completely by accident. What happened was I was writing this really sweet post for Ken, like it was on Facebook. It was like an anniversary or like a birth. I think it was your birthday. Yeah, it was your birthday. And I accidentally hit the stupid fucking AI button because my thumbs were too big, and it completely removed everything that was sweet and sentimental in that post in an instant. And I was so fucking mad. I was so fucking mad because it just undid all of my feelings and emotions, and then I was fucking pissed off because they fucking throw AI into fucking everything, and I almost was like, I'm not gonna do this post. Fucking Facebook, I hate it. And I was like, I'm doing this for Kenji because I love him, and I also want to do this for me because he's my sweet husbando. Although you were not my husbando at that time. You were my sweet fiance.
Yes.
But like I was really pissed off. It was a complete accident. I did not mean to hit the stupid fucking AI button, but it fucking forced me to. That's the two times I've used AI. And I know that I've had some friends who really enjoyed it because they had some curiosity about it. And I find that a lot of people have had that curiosity about AI.
Yeah.
But like what always happens is you get the curiosity and it feeds the curiosity, and then you're like, actually this is bullshit. I don't ever want to do this again.
I mean, you're always gonna have diminishing returns with AI, quite frankly. Like it will, sure, it'll do the job that you wanted it to do at the start, but then eventually it's just going to not really give you that serotonin rush afterwards, or endorphin high, or whatever. And that's true of any sort of shortcut, is that at the end of the day, you're going to lose interest in it.
Yeah.
You know?
I had a friend who recently told me this story. And I'm not going to say names or anything because I know she's not very proud of herself, and she told me this in confidence. So, of course, I'm not going to reveal anything about this person. But this is a client of mine. And she had told me that she was trying to figure out a business logo.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And she's like, I used AI, and I kind of liked what they came up with. And then I was like, I get it, but you do understand the impact AI has on your branding and this and that. Like, it's not it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good for like a business, for all of this other stuff. Like if you use AI, you're telling people what it is that you're okay with, and you're okay with exploiting artists and other creative people because it's easy. And I hate to just like overly simplify it, but it is. It is. And I get it. I understand that it can be very difficult. Like, again, like coming up with brand logos and designs, and people get so caught up on these stupid details when starting a business that their business logo has to be so fucking professional and great from the get-go, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And I've had so many different iterations of my stuff in my business. I Every single time I reorder my business cards, I make a change, because every single time I make a change, then it's I'm doing something better. I am doing something that's more in line of what I want. There's a lot of things I can say. I do want to pay attention to the chat. I know that you have a thing that you want to say, Ken.
Well, it just in line with that, like I really love the meme that's been starting lately of just make it first and then make it good later.
Yeah.
Like I've been seeing that go around a lot, and I fucking adore it.
It's so true.
Yeah, because just like, of course, you and I'm sure I've mentioned this a couple times on the show in the past, but so many times we get so caught up in the Gap, as it were, not the clothing store that owns everything, but just it's a concept that was popularized by a webcomic, Saturday Morning Breakfast Cereal, and friggin' love that comic. It's so good.
Yeah, they're really good.
But the idea is that our taste outpaces our skill, and freaking hey, I keep doing that. Sorry, I'm trying to talk and share at the same time. But yeah, because our taste and our skill does not follow the same lines, you know, it really changes where it goes. We end up with work that we don't really love as much as, you know, the work that we see others produce. So it's a weird spot to be in, but that's where a lot of like these AI prompters are, is that they're in that gap. Like they want to produce something better, but they haven't put in the time and effort to make it a reality.
Yeah, and I super duper get that. I'm gonna pay attention to the chat really quick, and then I want to yes send you, because I got Rachel saying there is a very talented books author slash artist who lost 90% of their vision. He's very talented too. They're all on social media platforms. It's Matthew and Paul. Okay. I was typing a message to my oldest daughter asking her a question and accidentally hit the AI button as I was sending the message. It completely changed my message. My daughter picked up on it. Yeah, Nia said it took her 5 times before she created her current logo, and my first logo wasn't memorable. You know, same. I get it. Like, and I think that those, because okay, so I give the example of my business card because it's so funny with my stupid little business card. My business card, I always leave the back of it blank so I can leave messages or notes, but specifically I like to leave bind runes. I know Rachel really loved one of the bind runes that I gave her on the back of a business card. She got it tattooed. She loved it so much. And this story of another client friend of mine, she told me that she was at a Half Price Books and she's in the witchy woo woo section and saw some people reading books about runes. And she's like, "Oh, if you're interested in learning about runes, I actually know somebody who's, that's what she specializes in." And was like, "I can't give you my business card I have in my wallet, but I can at least show it to you so you can take a picture of it if you're interested in contacting her." This random ass person pulls out of their wallet my same business card that they had, with also had a binder in the back.
Nice.
Two complete strangers, two absolute complete strangers, just so happened to have my business card in their fucking wallets with my original art on it. And
Business
then
cards are handy, yeah.
yeah, and people have told me there's been a few instances of people just finding my business card out in nature. They were just
So
out
wild.
hiking and they saw my fucking business card in the fucking woods. And I'm just like, well, I guess I am that weird fairy person. I do want to comment, because the way you tapered it, so it looks definitely wider at the bottom than and smaller at the top. Really great job with ISO.
Thank you.
That's hard to do, and kudos to you.
Well,
Like,
thank you very
kudos.
much.
That's really cool. That's really
It's
cool.
like I'm a professional artist.
You
or
are.
something.
That's really hard. I know you wanted to do ISO because a lot of people really struggle with the isometric style. And here you knocked out like so much fucking shit. I can hear Mixie Pixies already. Like fastest pixels in the West.
Like, I have always loved isometric art as well. Like, and eventually I'd love to make games and produce my own stuff, like tactics games. Like, I fell in love with Final Fantasy Tactics Advance.
Yeah.
Like, it is such a fun ass game, and the art style for it is absolutely incredible.
So charming.
Like, GBA, holy shit, y'all. Like, Game Boy Advance art is some of my favorite pixel art. So yeah, like, it was really important to me to get into pixel art, or into isometric stuff, because it really shaped and informed a lot of my taste.
Yeah. You're welcome, Rachel. I'm so glad that my Bindrune meant so much to you, and it's always such an honor that people want to get my work tattooed. The fact that there's so many people, a dear friend of mine who's like an adopted sister from another mister, I keep forgetting that her cousin has one of my
Oh,
pieces
that's right, yeah.
tattooed to his arm, and I won't see him for years, and like someone will remind me. I'm like, wait, show me your arm. Oh, it's that one. I was like, I forgot. I was actually at this metaphysical store in Olympia, and I've done some work for the owner. And I looked around, and there's my art on his wall in a couple of places. I'm like, wow, that's me. That's cool. Yeah, that always feels really good. Well, I was gonna bring up my business cards really quick, just because I forgot to say, because every single time I make my business card, I make some sort of change, whether it's where I'm on my spiritual path, or what's the focus of my business. Maybe I'll remove a word, maybe I'll add something. And so when somebody shows me my business card that they have, I'm like, oh, that's when we met. I was at that point.
Yeah,
That's the version of me you remember. Or not overly simplified, of course, but it's cool. It's fun. It's fun to have that growth. And yeah, it's with any kind of art. And I will say too that, because this is a problem social media has. And I think, Ken, you could probably have a lot to say on this. So I don't want to completely... But the problem with social media is this illusion that artists constantly need to be creating. If you don't make that weekly post, you're going to fall off the radar and no one's ever going to talk about you. You're going to lose followers. You're going to lose all of this shit. Artists deserve breaks. Artists should take breaks. Artists should go and do something else for a while, which is why, again, I've been focusing on my Sumie and Shanshui style art for a while, and I've been really loving it, and it's been really helping me. I've also started writing my first novel, which is a completely different thing with something I've wanted to do since my early 20s. And just writing has been so fucking healing. It's been so good for my creative process.
Yeah.
So, but the social media idea is that if artists aren't constantly creating content to post for people to consume, then they're not, like, quote unquote making it as an artist, or they suddenly are failing as an artist. And there's so many other layers and things I could say, and let me pass the baton. Can you?
Yeah, I mean, so a big part to kind of yes and you with that is just because it's all about the algorithm.
Yep.
You know, and it's so much of just like stems from just the fear of being lost to the algorithm, because if I'm not making, then nobody's going to find me, the algorithm's going to stop promoting me. Like,
You're not first, you're last.
Yeah, exactly. So we get this kind of incorrect idea of always having to be making something.
Yeah.
And that's just simply not how we as people work. Like, that's the capitalism talking is what that is.
100%. 100%. And it's really hard for a lot of, like, new artists, because they're like, I had this really fucking great binder and sigil tattoo artist, like, emailed me privately and was just, like, asking for help, like, just to help get his name out there. He's like, I see how many followers you have, and you keep liking my posts, and so I feel like I'm doing something right to get your attention. And I'm like, whoa, don't put me on a pedestal. What the fuck?
Yeah.
His art is so much better than mine. His art's so much better than mine. Imposter syndrome.
Yeah. No,
but really, like, I look at his art and I'm really inspired. And so that's why I'm always like, I mean, if you follow me Instagram, you'll probably see me show up in the stories quite a bit, because I love being able to reshare other artists. I love being able to put their names up there. I love collaborating with other artists. I need to sit down and do that post like I said I would do for him, and I need to do that because I do want to. I just want to do a post where I highlight a bunch of my favorite artists on Instagram.
Totally.
And I think it'd be really stupid easy for me to do, because I have a long list. And I kind of want to do in different genres, like my very favorite fairy artist, my very favorite bind-rune artist, my very favorite Shanxi style artists. I want to do a bunch of posts like that, and just take a shit ton of people.
And I think, like, when we start focusing, because I know for me, like, I started enjoying my social media experience a lot more when I started focusing on community-driven stuff. So, like, I was looking at my reach rather than how many likes I got on my post. And when I started doing that, my post started blowing up. You know, like, I started to realize, just because the person isn't following me, it doesn't mean they haven't seen it. Just because I didn't get a little like on there doesn't mean that people didn't see it.
Yeah.
Like, it's getting in front of eyes, and that's what matters.
Yeah, 100%.
Like, I just have had such a better experience focusing on just community rather than just getting them likes. Just got to get that like machine going.
100%. Back in the chat, Rachel says, your business cards, Stephanie, tell stories of your growth. Oh, that's, so fuzzy. Thank you. Nia says, my worst fear as a photographer on Instagram. Yeah, I totally get it. I super duper get it. And also why I love being able to reshare all of your posts. I really love your photography and everything you add to it, especially your models that you select and the visions you have for your photo shoots. Fucking chef's kiss. Really great work that you're doing, Nia. Oh my god, why am I forgetting your Instagram handle? Wild Sage Photography. Please correct me if I'm wrong. And then Rachel says, artist and author burnout is a real thing.
It really is.
One of my author friends stopped writing due to burnout. I super get it.
Yeah.
I kind of stopped making bind runes regularly. It's not that I've stopped making bind runes altogether. A lot of my bind rune art now is just for commission work. I'm saving my gusto and my energy for commission work because I'd much rather give that time and that energy to people who are paying me.
Yeah.
Just put it out there, people who are
Absolutely.
paying me. I do want to get back with Divination Arts Tattoo and start Wild Sage Dreamscape art photography. Again, let me say that one more time. Wild Sage Dreamscape photography on Instagram. Thank you, Nia. Please give her a like, give her a follow. She's fucking awesome.
Hell yeah.
Nia's really great, really wonderful to work with. I really appreciated everything, the work she's done for me in the past. Thank you, Nia. And thank you for giving me your name. I'm actually really terrible with names.
It's true. It's true. You should watch last week's stream.
Mixie Pixies.
Mickey's Pixels.
Mixie Pixie. He's a little pixie now.
And now he's got a nickname.
Yeah.
He was thrilled to have that nickname, quite frankly.
When I can't read, it's also, a fun thing. But I can't remember some people's names. I'll have some clients, I haven't seen them in fucking, years. Literal years.
Faces are so much easier than names.
And then I see them, and I can remember everything they told me from, a 15-minute reading fucking 5 years ago, and I can catch right back up. Can I remember their name? Fuck no. Fuck no. Yeah. So, it's hard, and again, bringing it back full circle, that's where these month-long challenges can really help artists who are experiencing burnout, artists that's just hey, I just want a fun community building project where we're all kind of playing with the same prompts, we're all kind of just playing around with the same things. I'm curious what you do for this day, I'm curious what you do for that day, and it can be just a really lovely way just to show up for the community and help support other people. And then also what's cool too is when I share a really cool artist that I like, then I get to introduce them to somebody else who would also probably really like their art too. So yeah, it always is lovely to follow a lot of these hashtags. Again, the pixel stream prompt that we're doing, or the pixel month-long challenge is called Septempixels?
Septembit.
Septembit.
It's in the title of the video.
I am bad with remembering words for things. So make sure you follow that hashtag. Again, Ken already put links to the person who's behind it.
Saultoons is his name.
And so that way you can see some more cool pixel art and see what other pixel artists are doing for every day for this month-long challenge. You're probably not going to do the whole challenge. It seems like.
Probably not. I'm pretty happy with the scene that we've created, and I don't think I've got really a lot of time to do too much more.
Yeah, I think this is a really good place to start. Definitely check out Saultoons. Check out and if you know of a really cool month-long challenge that you know of, whether it's for photography or writing or whatever, digital art, traditional art, different styles of art. I'm always curious to see what other people are doing to build that community and build that inspiration, again, to help with burnout, to help with building your channels, building your social medias without having to burn yourself out just doing the grind of content creation.
God, yeah, seriously. You know what? I think that brings us to a really good stopping point. I don't think I've got time to do too much else on here.
I want to ask you a quick question
sure
before we
thing.
log off. What the fuck is that statue?
It's supposed to be a hummingbird in a flower.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. Usually I'm better about checking in with the things that you've made. I only made sure to check in when I saw boobies and dicks.
Oh, gee. Yeah, the things that interest you. As a bisexual woman.
As a bisexual. That's really cute. I wasn't sure what it was, what you were going for there. The little hummingbird and a flower. That's very cute. That's super cute.
Yeah, I'm very happy with how
what
this
would
all
you
turned out.
title this?
The Saturday in the park.
Lovely.
Because Sunday in the
Lovely.
park is already taken.
Thank you all so much for joining
Yeah,
us.
it's been a blast.
You can find Kenji on social medias under the same as Kenjamin Art.
Kenjamin Art on Instagram, Kara, however you want to say it, Threads, and Blue Sky.
And of course, we also have another channel here on YouTube.
We've got Jammin' Gaming 85 because Kenjamin, Steph-Jamin, and then only after I made the channel did I realize it was actually a Korean name. So there's like 6 other Jammin' Gaming out there. So Jammin' Gaming 85. The 85 is important.
Yes.
It's got our little pixel faces on it.
And we are probably gonna go back and play some Metal Gear Solid. Yeah.
That game. It's so painful.
Yes. So you can go back and watch some of the previous channels. Every now and then we stream. We do take a little bit of a break, and we're coming back into our regular streaming schedule again. So if you make sure to hit that bell, hit that like, you will be notified immediately when we go live. Of course, we also try to make announcements on our different socials when we go live. So yeah, make sure you hit all the likes, hit all the subscribes so that you're notified exactly when we go live. And check out some of our other previous streams. Ken's got a whole bunch of different previous pixel art streams. If you like the pixel arts. Way you can help support Ken is by giving those likes and those comments. Well, also just so that he knows what people are interested in. We're always open for suggestions of different ideas for streams, more month-long challenges. So yeah, we're always open to hearing what everybody's got to share.
It's been a blast, y'all. Have a fantastic Saturday night. We'll catch you next week.
Ken always gives me this look when I'm doing the wrap up because I'm like, I'm making sure I
We're
do all
getting really
things.
long in the tooth right now.
He's like, come on. If you made it this far into the video, I want to give you a special little present. Y'all ready for the present?
Oh my gosh, a present.
A little present.
Oh no. Oh, okay. I love that you did that around the pop guard.
Yeah. It's a little kiss.
I was worried it was going to be ASMR nonsense.
It's a little kiss from me to all of you. Thank you all so much for joining us, and we'll catch you